Well, Veterans Day is next week, and there are a lot of activities planned around the Ozarks, including a parade here in Springfield.
One of the participants is the Air and Military Museum of the Ozarks, and that's where Tom is out on town this morning. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning. You're absolutely right. Veterans Day is upon us, the parade, but here at the Air and Military Museum of the Ozarks, also a chance to maybe be introduced to many of the things that had to do with the military throughout the years. Mr. Warner Bullock is with me this morning. Good to see you, sir.
Morning, Tom. Welcome to the museum.
This morning. For folks who have never been here, give them an idea of what the museum holds in store when they come to visit.
You have the opportunity to see what we use a lot for our education efforts. We have a lot of Jeeps, restored Jeeps, trucks, aircraft, Cobra helicopter, tank, a lot of smaller items that mean a lot to people, patches and helmets and that kind of stuff from...
In talking to yourself and several of the gentlemen who are here, when you're talking about education, that really is one of the prime focuses of the museum. Hands-on, get your hands into things.
That's exactly right. Education is the prime focus, and we do that by letting people, even up kids up to my age and size, climb on and around and get in and see what veterans and non-veterans have done for our freedoms.
Yeah, and some very unique pieces of equipment here, of course.
Exactly. Some of them dating back Second World War, the tank that you may have seen when they panned, and trucks and a lot of equipment.
Now you've got a jet fuselage that people, kids, as you said, up to anybody's age can climb into. And I know a little bit later we're going to take a look at a Cobra gunship also. But a lot of the uniforms, the history, the things that are very visible with the military through the years.
Exactly. A lot of meaningful things that if you come out, we can show you some things that mean a lot to some of the families from here in Springfield.
Perfect time, of course, tomorrow to come and see the Air and Military Museum.
Open house, 11 to 4. The cost of admission is a can or a box of non-perishable food, and we give it to the Food Harvest.
Okay, tell folks where it's located.
2305 East Kearney, across from the old Zenith plant.
All right, Air and Military Museum, they're going to be part of the Veterans Day Parade in Springfield, also in Branson. And when we come back, we're going to take a little flight in a Cobra gunship.
A simulated flight, right, Tom?
I hope so.
Okay. We'll check back in. Thanks. Meteorologist Laura Bucktel in with me on this Friday morning. It's Friday, you're in, and that means?
Tom is out on the town.
He is indeed. Tom, what are you doing?
Well, I'm at the Air and Military Museum of the Ozarks, and in a few minutes, gunner seat of a Cobra gunship, and
hopefully we'll have audio when Tom goes there. He's already
He did look official, though.
He did look very official. It was almost scary. I think that must have been interference with all the military technology out there. We'll get that worked out. Well, next week our country will take a day to remember our veterans, and there are several events planned right here in the Ozarks.
Including at the Air and Military Museum of the Ozarks here in Springfield. And that's where Tom is out on the town this morning. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning. You're absolutely right. Air and Military Museum having their open house from 11 to 4 tomorrow. They'll also be part of the parade. Many things to see and to do here at the Air and Military Museum. One, well, I'm sitting in the gunner's seat in a 1971 Cobra gunship, and we're going to take this thing off. See what you can enjoy here. One of the things you can at the museum. All right, pilot, where are we going? And
all right, we're ready to take off. We're going to spool up the engine next.
All right.
Here we go.
And you hear that engine spooling up. This is a nice simulation. Of course, you know, a lot of young people can take advantage of this and just get an idea of what it might be like to sit in this front seat in a gunship.
All right, we're ready to take off. I'm going to pull back on the collective. Altimeter is coming up.
So collective is giving us height on this. Now, of course, you have all of the dials that are moving here. The kids get a really nice experience.
We're ready to push off forward.
All right.
It's a knots gauge. Here we go.
And this is the cyclic that we're moving?
Yes, push it forward.
All right. And we can see the knots increasing with our forward motion to about 150 knots.
All right, stand by. We're going to fire the machine gun.
All right, and
slow
that's
down
the position. The position I'm in, this is the gunner. This is the person who handles the munitions. All right. Okay, here we go. You see us panning on the terrain. This is laser sighted, is it not?
Yes, it is.
All right.
You find a target here.
Okay. Look at one of these hills here.
There's somebody hiding back there behind that berm.
All right.
Here we go. Got him.
There you go.
All right, let's get another one.
All right.
Another fellow back there. Here we go. All right.
Mission complete here. We're going to take it back to base then.
Right.
So now the idea, of course, is that the pilot is taking care of all of the flying, the gunner handles munitions,
Right.
and in case of emergency, the gunner can fly the ship too. Just some of the things that you can experience here at the Air and Military Museum Open House tomorrow, 11 to 4. They'll be part of all the Veterans Day celebrations also. So from Ammo, back to you at Color 10.
Thank you, Tom. It's like a big adult-sized video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff.